Chelsea footballer John Terry. Mm-hmm. Come on, I already love the story.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. He was charged earlier in the month with a crime for a game that happened months ago where he said to a black footballer, where he apparently called him a, hard to do this one, an effing black C word.
Yeah.
Right.
That's C word, that's female anatomy.
How do you spell it?
I think
No,
again,
no.
See you
I think
next
they got
Tuesday.
it.
No, not necessarily, because it could be coon, etc.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So the C word.
Okay.
So the issue was he was charged criminally, and Ricky and I had a debate about it earlier in the day. And as I was curious about the thoughts of your guys, like, I got it. You're not supposed to say that. He, by the way, says it was contextual, that he thought he had been accused of it. And so he went to the guy and said, "Are you claiming that I called you?" And that's why people caught his lips doing it.
Oh,
So he was saying, yeah, I said it, but it was in that context, which is ultimately why he was acquitted. The judge was like, we don't know the context. They literally we don't know his tone of voice.
Right.
But it's a crazy world when you're getting into a guy's tone of voice for what he meant.
No, I don't even think this is close. So I guess Ricky and I are about to fight, but there's no way that that's a crime. I mean, obviously it's different countries. Obviously, it wouldn't be a crime in the United States.
No,
It's the First Amendment, etc. But as to what it should be, I'm a free speech almost absolutist. Nothing's ever absolute, obviously, right? But I mean, I don't want to police people's thoughts. If he hits them, poof, okay, great, arrest him, do whatever, right?
And if he uses this kind of language, and they found that he did it in the context that would be offensive, if the league wants to get involved and suspend him,
definitely.
That's okay too.
No problem with that at all. It makes all the sense in the world. Ricky, you're thinking that he should be arrested for this?
When did I say that he should be arrested?
I thought you guys had a disagreement. What's the disagreement
You
about?
thought he should be arrested.
I didn't say that he should be arrested. I'm very pleased that he's getting charged with it because I personally don't like the guy at all. He has a history of being a huge fucking asshole.
So what? We don't arrest people for that.
Yeah, seriously. You'd be in prison right now.
You know, I had the same one, but I didn't go with it. I didn't pull the trigger. Okay. See, it's a little bit more hard. No, but I mean, you, in fact, I don't even see what your argument is indefensible.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have a problem, and I understand that in the heat of the moment things will happen. But if he's gonna call this guy, as you guys said, instead of actually saying it, an effing black C word, I think I have a problem with that, and I think that he should be charged for racial abuse.
Well, then
There's something morally wrong about it.
Well, then
No,
you can't charge a guy for that. That's not. I mean, I get it. They can do it in England, but it's
clearly they can.
Yeah,
right, but that's what we're saying. We disagree with British law. Right. So let's go to our black correspondent. J.R. Jackson, should John Terry be charged, yes or no?
Well, I guess I'd have to know what the charge is. I mean, there's a lot of people that say things.
Racial abuse.
Is that
charge.
a law on the books?
Yeah.
Racial abuse.
Yeah, in England. So shouldn't we arrest like half of our YouTube audience in England then?
Totally. Yeah.
If it's based in verbal abuse, first of all, I guess we'd have to re-legislate the law because it's kind of weird. How do you enforce that? People just walking down the street and say something racially offensive?
They saw it on tape. They caught it.
Right, that's some sense. I wonder if this law punishes people that are walking down the street and say it, and you overhear it. It's just, it seems like it's really hard to enforce this. It seems like
that's why it's a crazy law.
But do you think it's a good? Would you do if it were true? If you knew it to be true, is that a good law?
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, all right. We come from an American perspective, except Ricky, who's a weird foreigner.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused that this law exists. That's the part.
Yeah.
Well, the law exists. He was acquitted, but he was charged. He was just found not guilty.
Right.
Well, he broke the law. That's the law right now.
No, I hear you. I hear you. But I think we're all agreed that it's a terrible thing to say. We're roughly all agreed that from our perspective, he shouldn't be arrested. Okay, but how about a tougher case? Should they have suspended him for X number of games? Is that clear?
I think a league can crack down on that kind of behavior.
I'm even not even positive about that. I mean, so let's say, to name a player, random player,
Kobe,
Reggie Bush.
What about the Kobe Bryant case? Kobe got fined a huge amount of money for
the
anti-gay word that he called a player.
I was a little uncomfortable with that too. I mean, I hate what he said, but
I think once you enter into that, we got collective bargaining, the leagues, the unions are involved, they come to this agreement about how to police themselves, they give power to the commissioner. I think that that's okay. As long as it's not like forever. Like, you lose some money, you come back. You got to play by certain rules.